Welcome, Internet Nomad. Today I'm sharing with you a game tale on LEGO Harry Potter, years 1 through 4. My history with Harry Potter goes way back. I remember seeing the VHS at a Rite Aid and asking my parents to buy it for me. That is how I experienced Harry Potter, through the movies. I would see Chamber of Secrets in theaters, as well as almost all the movies up until Order of the Phoenix. Half-Blood Prince, I would watch my brother play the video game on Wii. I would eventually watch that movie later down the line. Deathly Hallows, I would skip part 1, but I watched part 2. Now, of course, I watched every movie as I bought the collection on YouTube. I didn't read the books until I entered college in 2016. I am now listening to the audiobooks with the incredible Jim Dale. I didn't like the full cast books as much as the classic Jim Dale recording. I will eventually listen to Stephen Fry after I finish Jim Dale. I am currently on Half-Blood Prince. Now, I do not support J.K. Rowling's hateful rhetoric online. I believe in separating the art from the artist, and also believe in supporting all the people involved with the project. Yes, J.K. makes bank, but there's so many other people involved in the projects that I want to support. A game company shouldn't be punished because the author is a bad person. I know the argument doesn't fully justify buying into Harry Potter. I respect people who boycott the franchise, but Harry Potter was my series growing up. Game-wise, I played Chamber of Secrets on GBA. I played a lot of Quidditch World Cup on GameCube. The new Quidditch game wasn't my cup of tea, but I play some of it every so often. I started Hogwarts Legacy. I plan on beating that game soon. This might be the longest I ever went without talking about the actual game. I loved when LEGO games didn't include voice acting or pre-recorded lines from the movies. It is so funny seeing them tell a story without words. This ends up highlighting the comedy in the games. The amount of playable characters is really awesome. Your first playthrough you were assigned certain characters, but you could replay scenes with any characters. There's many side missions which unlocks characters and golden bricks. These golden bricks unlock bonus locations and other goodies. There's also Students in Peril, which rewards golden bricks. They are NPCs who are trapped by a variety of things. There's about 50 of them throughout the scenes and hubs. I recently experienced the multiplayer for the first time in years. It is so fun playing with someone. In the game you could levitate other characters, so my brother levitated Hagrid and I levitated Ginny and we battled with them. This game doesn't have lives. It's very child and casual gamer friendly. If you die, you lose some studs. Studs is the currency of this game. There is always a golden brick for what the game calls True Wizard. It involves collecting most of the studs for each scene. Usually I don't care about studs. I collect enough to unlock what I want, but I never go for 100% completion. I'm not going to spoil the story. If you watch the movies, the story remains basically the same. My favorite year has to be year 4. I love playing through Goblet of Fire. My second would be Chamber of Secrets. That was my favorite movie for the first 4. Philosopher's Stone was also great. Naturally, Prisoner of Azkaban was my least favorite. I completely love the first 3 movies. The 4th is my least favorite, so the order might change if you ask me again. This game has mindless elements, but there are also puzzles and things which require problem solving. It isn't a complete shut your mind off type of game, but the puzzles are super simple and don't take too much thinking. It's a kid's game in nature. I just realized how the movies perfectly include a boss fight for the game. I'm going to spoil some moments from the game. If you saw the movies, you already know. The boss encounters are very well made. Most include an element of puzzle to them. My favorites are Chamber of Secrets Basilisk and Philosopher's Stone's Voldemort fight. My least favorites are Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire. The Voldemort fight makes a perfect final boss for years 1 through 4. The graveyard scene is so great in LEGO. The final cutscene's really funny. Amos getting a guide to rebuild Cedric was great. I just felt the Voldemort fight could have been more epic to end the game. The battle mainly consists of fighting Death Eaters until you could hit Voldemort. The end of year 3 with the Dementors was my least favorite fight. They make a Chief Dementor be the final boss, which I guess is book accurate. There is a mention that one Dementor seemed to be greater than the rest. I just hated the fight. There are some mini bosses included in each year. Iconic scenes like the troll in the girls' bathroom and Hagrid's pet spider Aragog makes perfect bosses. I always say that I want to experience more LEGO games. I have many on the backlog and will be playing years 5 through 7 next. I wonder how LEGO will tell these stories since the later Harry Potter books are more complex stories. I wish there were more difficulty options. The experience is always laid back. There's no inherent challenge in the game. I usually love easy games, but it would be more fun with a live system. I just feel too much lackness when playing the game. I know I don't have to worry, so I lose studs like crazy. I know this stops me from getting True Wizard, but when True Wizard involves collecting almost everything, I have no motive to do it. I think if they lower the amount of True Wizard required studs and made you lose more studs when dying, it would balance out and I could go for the golden brick. LEGO Harry Potter was the best introduction to LEGO games for me. It is a series I seriously love and know very well. Other LEGO games I'm interested in playing are The Incredibles, Marvel, and Batman. Hopefully I can cross more games like these off my backlog soon. Farewell, Internet Nomad.